Hey, how's it going everybody? Expat Stacker. In this video we're going to be talking about anti-counterfeit features of different types of gold and silver bullion. We're only going to be looking at gold bullion here in this video, just what I felt like doing, but basically everything I say here can also apply to silver bullion. Now, the reason I decided to make this video is I think it's a good topic, and I have a friend who's getting into stacking. I got him into stacking, and he's asking me a lot of questions about how to, avoid counterfeits. So I thought this would be a great video for new stackers or anybody who's thinking about stacking, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get into looking at some of the various different security features, and then towards the end of the video I will talk to you about some other methods or tools, techniques that you can use in order to identify whether or not the bullion is real. Alright, so this is a 10 gram Comsco bar that I recently showed an unboxing for on my 100 pieces of gold challenge update video, and I showed the signature Comsco security feature here where it's got the AU, and then it changes over to 4 nines, AU, 4 nines. In addition to this security feature here, you can see where it says like right over here it says Comsco, very small. So that's one security feature that this bar has that I really like, and that Comsco is pretty well known for, and that the Royal British Mint has recently imitated. Now, this is the COA right here. It says, I showed it off before, and just has all the information about the bar. The bar is numbered, but there's something about this COA. You might say, wow, it's a COA, big deal, whatever. But this COA actually has a security feature on it as well. Do you see this little image here? Down here in the corner. Well, basically this is a security feature. I'm going to show it to you what it does right now. So if I were to try to buy or sell one of these gold bars on the market, secondary market, whatever, basically I can use my phone here and open up this app. This was created by Comsco, and as I say in many of my videos, this is that Comsco specializes in anti-counterfeit technology. Basically, I just open up this app, and here you can see everything in black and white. And as you can probably see on the COA at the bottom, it says gold right here. Right? Doesn't say that in real life. You can see it doesn't say gold, but when I use the app to look at the feature, it says gold here. So I can see that this is the original COA. So sure, someone might be able to counterfeit this piece of paper here, but can they also counterfeit this, right? So I saw actually one of these bars that was being sold on the secondary market, but it didn't have the COA with it. So do I want to buy that? No, I don't think so, because I can't really, use this to verify that this is actually gold. And you can use the app here to also verify that the anti-counterfeit feature on the bar is itself authentic, but you get the idea. So this bar has several layers of security with the COA, with this anti-counterfeit feature here on the back, and I like that. I like that it has several layers of security. So what are some other anti-counterfeit pieces of technology. Well, as you know, this is the floater that I won from the Great Fish Roast of 2020. And as many of you may have seen before, you see that little blue bit in the gold there? So if you shine a black light on it, it'll look like this. I don't have a black light, so I just showed a picture of it, but this bar is also serialized, so that is another layer of anti-counterfeit technology. It also has a lot of detail in there, which is difficult to imitate for any counterfeiters or would-be counterfeiters on both sides of the bar, and the even the paper which is in it is has a lot of detail. In order to make a counterfeit of a Geiger, you'd have to get a lot of detail right, which is very difficult to do. I've shown this off before. This is one of my favorite pieces of gold that I own. This also has the classic Comsco anti-counterfeit feature, which the Royal British Mint has also adopted, and there's a lot of fine detail on this. There's also the mint mark. This is the mint mark here. It's got a little small K in it. Looks like kind of like a Korean flag. So, and then there's just a lot of detail in this. So making sure the details are right, the logo, the mint mark, the anti-counterfeit feature that it has, and just all of the details is very important in order to make sure that you're not getting ripped off. Let's take something like this. This is a 1/2 ounce gold eagle, and gold eagles have a very specific design, and there are a lot of counterfeits out there. There are a lot of videos out there that talk about the design of this coin and how you can identify a counterfeit. A lot of it has to do with the face and the details in the background and things like this, and the details on this side. But honestly, this coin does not have a lot of anti-counterfeit features. It's mostly the fear of what would happen to you if you counterfeited a US government coin. I was hoping that they might resolve that with the new design, but it looks like they're just changing the design. So unfortunately, this is also a government-backed piece of bullion here, and the Perth Mint has a great reputation. There is a mint mark here. This coin bar also has a lot of really great detail and stunning design in it, which you can study. And I don't have a magnifying glass or a microscope on me, but a lot of the Perth Mint's bullion has micro engraving, which is only visible through a magnifying glass or a microscope. And usually what they do is they hide a letter, either a P or an A. Like I know the silver kangaroos have a micro engraved A in I think the A on the coin for either Australia or kangaroo. But there's a micro engraved P in the claw of one of these dragons here. So that is another way you can check. So there's that. Let's look at the dragons. Dragons are cooler. Let's see. Okay, this PAMP bar here. This has a lot of really good detail. Plus it comes in an assay card, which is tamper-proof. So that's also something where you can, look at the card itself and see whether or not they got all the designs right. You can look at how thick the gold is, how it's supposed to be, and measure that. Down here, the bar is serialized, and then there's a serial number on the bar itself, mint mark, weight, fineness, all that stuff, all that good stuff. So that can be a great way of anti-counterfeit technology. And here we have a Austrian mint Kina bar, and the horse is going up and down like this with the holographic. I've noticed that a lot of German bullion has this holographic feature on it. So, and again, they have like the information of the fineness, the weight, and then this bar is also serialized 323568, and then that's on the bar itself and the tamper-proof assay. So that's one thing I also like about the reason why I like bars is because of that. And then of course, guys, you can get a scale, like a simple food scale, weigh the bullion. I have one of those. And you can also buy few or one neodymium magnets to test whether or not it's magnetic, because gold is not magnetic. This is also from the Austrian Mint. This coin, even though I stack it a lot, it really doesn't have that many anti-counterfeit measures on it, other than the really fine detail. I think there's no mint mark on these. There's also no mint mark on the Chinese pandas. In Austria, I think there may only be one place where they mint the coins, but in China there are several mints, but they don't have a mint mark on them. So that is, in my opinion, a point against pandas. I still collect them. I just make sure that they come from extremely reputable and reliable, dependable sources, where if I found out I did get a counterfeit, they would fully refund my purchase. And a lot of this, these things that I mentioned apply to, of course, gold and silver and platinum. Silver Game of Thrones sells neodymium magnet slides, so you can take basically a piece of gold or silver bullion, and it's basically a bunch of bar magnets glued together along with some bumpers on the side, wooden bumpers, and basically for silver, it should slide down slowly. And I think you can also test the whether or not gold is magnetic on it as well. So I want to buy one, but it's the shipping cost. I don't know. I feel like it might be cheaper for me to just build my own. But I think it's good to support our fellow stackers in the community, and he's making something which is helping us. So I highly suggest you go over to Silver Game of Thrones' channel and inquire about buying one. I actually did, and he was very nice, answered me right away, and everybody that I know who has one really likes it, and I think he calls it the Magnus Slide, and people have used it on their channel. I'm sure they use it every time they get a new purchase, and it is good to test your bullion, whether or not you got it from a reputable dealer or not, which you should. But regardless, it's always good to check, because this is a store of value, and you're putting your hard-earned effort, blood, sweat, and tears, your time, your mental energy, your blood, your effort, everything is stored within this and captured within this. So make sure it's real. It's worth it, I mean, at some point, I'm definitely going to get a Sigma verifier, and I know those aren't 100% reliable either. Nothing really is, honestly, but it's good to take as many measures as you can to make sure that the bullion you're getting is real. And knowing about these anti-counterfeit features is a great way to do that. A great first way. The eye test, but you got to know what you're looking for in order to pass the eye test. So with that said, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what your thoughts are on these different security features. Let me know if you've ever purchased some fraudulent bullion, some funny money, and leave your thoughts in the comment section. This is Expat Stacker. Catch you on the flip side.